Hey Capricorn, y'all got the shaft big time in April. I already know. Don't worry, it wasn't just you. Taurus and all the fire signs got big time ghosted. I know, I'm calling myself out. I lost the will to do everything there for a minute, but now I'm back. So let's catch up, and I'm going to give y'all a very thorough reading with overall energy for May, plus a little bit of that love energy. Capricorn, don't worry. Y'all been looking good the past couple months, whatever that's about. Let's see. All right. I always shuffle these a billion times before going on camera, but just so you know. All right, so May of 2022, what the hell is up with the goats? One more? Okay, one more. Okay, all right. I know, I'm keeping you in suspense. Whew. Okay, Capricorn. I got sweaty all of a sudden. All right, what's going on? Yeah, you're being asked to slow down with something. Got Temperance at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarian energy, and the outcome is the Hangman in reverse. I've been digging this Piscean card recently. It's asking you to reevaluate your direction, to sit still, rethink, make sure that the path you're going down is what you want to do and where you want to go, and not to make moves too fast. Like the very first card you've got, your overall energy for the month of May, the Knight of Cups in reverse. This energy is kind of clashy with yours, even though I always say Capricorn, y'all are a secret water sign. This is a card that typically represents romance to me. A messenger, a knight in shining armor swooping in, real poetic and sweet, that gushy love type of energy. It's in reverse though. So either to me, this is showing me that if you're a masculine energy watching, you're kind of retreating, withdrawing from that with someone else, or even receiving this energy, something that's more lovey, more romance, more something that had been steadily moving forward is pause. We're going to find out why. There's something here, Three of Pentacles is in your challenge spot. There's something here about collaboration and working together. And I see this as the communication card too, effective communication. This typically has to do with work, which is interesting that it's in it. I feel like a crossover energy here between the overall energy and what's going on at work. This could be a working situation that you have like a romantic entanglement with, but I don't know. This also could represent your heart emotion, something with your heart chakra, something that maybe you want to do but feel uncomfortable, or this could just be a general opening, or an acknowledgement that that's a piece in your life that has not quite been tapped into as much. This romantic sweep you off of your feet, or just receiving that romantic type of energy. And interestingly, the advice here is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. What's that about? We're gonna look and see. Immediately, I want to say, except if there have been delays, if there have been setbacks, if there's been a halt in this romantic energy that you were once receiving, or just an energy of love. It doesn't have to be romantic. Like I said, this could correlate with the working relationship, like a relationship that you love with work. Spirit's asking you to accept there's like, I hate saying bad streak or bad cycle, but to accept that these delays and these things that are happening are out of your control. And you just need to pause, take a step back, control what you can control, and chillax. But we're going to find out more, because these are all like not conflicting, but they're they feel like they're in different realms of your life, but also overlapping at the same time, like also that ladder up to the same thing. All right, I'm gonna be quiet until we clarify. What is this Knight of Cups in reverse? What is that energy? What are you stressed about? You got the King of Cups in reverse as well. And the Nine of Swords. Okay, there's some anxiety here. It's almost like, do you feel you didn't do what you were supposed to do? Like you knew the right choice, you had the right option, but you still stressed over it for some reason. I feel like it's because you haven't exercised this part of your, I was gonna say mind, but I feel like you haven't exercised this part of your heart. The King and Knight of Cups, the cups are all watery energy. This is very heart-forward energy. Capricorn, again, you're a secret water sign, IMO, but you operate strictly on the practical. Not strictly, but you're a more practical, grounded sign. So it feels like you've disappointed yourself in some way. Why? What happened? Why? What happened? You had something good. I feel like you were healing. You had manifested something. Okay. You were healing and something came true, Aquarius energy. Something in this collaboration, work, crossover space was something that you, I think, thought you wanted. You thought you wanted it. But it ended up not being this, what you thought it was. Nine of Cups in reverse. And sometimes the Nine of Cups can represent overindulgence. If you like went too far because something in the work aspect wasn't working out, so you like teetered over and ended up trying to self-soothe in unhealthy ways. But I feel like the bigger issue here, you want to get back on track. But again, I feel like this is something that's out of your control. It's not that you did it wrong. It's not that it's not what you want. You're being challenged for a reason. What is this challenge? Yeah, oh my gosh. This is a lot of masculine energy on the board, by the way. So I feel like I could be talking to a masculine person. There's something about communication, big time, and moving forward. Page of Swords and Knight of Swords. You're getting like these pairings. It's Spirit's asking you, do not overthink. You got to stop thinking, and you cannot swoop in right now. You've got to accept what's happened. You've got to lay down the burden. And you've got to accept this like small dose of bad luck. I was going to say, it's not a season. I don't feel like this is a season for you. Do you not know how to manifest? Is that what's going on? It's like you're trying to. You kind of know, like, I feel like you know what you want. Like, you're not in confusion. You got the Seven of Cups in reverse here, which is speaking loudly to me. But it's like you're manifesting from a practical sense and instead of the heart. Like, what does your heart want? Don't worry about the details. Let the universe figure out the details. People get that wrong a lot when it comes to manifestation. Like, oh, I'm not going to wish for that. That's crazy. That's impossible. Like, sure, you do have to have a sprinkle of practicality. Like, if I right now, I've never ice skated in my life and I decided, you know what? I'm going to be an Olympian ice skater by the next Olympics. Didn't we just have one? I didn't watch it at all. I'm also sometimes can be like way too overconfident in the beginning and say like, yeah, I could totally do that. And then I get bored and give up or I find something else. I got a lot of Sagittarius energy. Sag moon, you know how that goes. That is not practical. Is it possible? Sure, I believe anything's possible, but that I would need to really evaluate the practicality of that decision. But if I've been, working a 9-to-5 job and I've decided, you know what, I'm going to veer off, I'm going to try and do my own thing. I have a general interest in what I want to do. I have some connections. That is completely doable. Is it a tall order? Sure. Is it impossible? Like, not even close. So I feel like it's like such a juxtaposition here. You've got the Star and the magician in reverse. It's like your heart knows what it wants, but you're manifesting from a weird place. Like a very practical, like, how am I going to build this? How can I even do this? This won't work. Yes, it can. Okay. Hangman in reverse. This is asking you to evaluate. And Hangman, again, Piscean, water energy. Evaluate from a calm, flowing, be comfortable if you have to redirect. But again, don't get so caught up in past disappointments. Like, I almost feel like the romanticism that's coming through with these nights is this past disappointment energy. Like, it hasn't worked in the past. I'm not even going to try it. If this is more heartfelt too, you could have been stressing, brokenhearted about a water sign. And now you're kind of someone maybe that you worked with, you thought they were your dream come true. And you're like, well, now what the fuck? Like, I called this in and I'm supposed to just sit here in an action? I don't think so. What's the Hangman in reverse? There's a lesson for you to learn here. There's a cycle that's not done. Got the World in reverse. You're gonna come out, if you're feeling anxious or stuck or like overwhelmed, you're gonna come out of that. But I feel like your lesson, you're gonna learn to come out of some of this energy, the Seven of Swords energy. Or you're going to be trying to bypass some sort of cycle that's trying to end. There's something important here for you. There's something that the earth, the world wants to give you to help you move to the next phase. And you have to wait. You have to be patient. You can't just take on more. You can't bypass it. You can't bypass the cycle. What is this cycle? What cycle isn't done? God, it's something you've been building. It's something you've been working on. I feel like you gave up on it. Seven of Pentacles. There's something about work that's a block. All of this, I feel like, is a blocker. Having to do, it might not even be work so much as this could be even like relationship, love, something you've been working on for years, it feels like. You have to get tough and cut off Queen of Swords in reverse, what's not working. And you've got to be deliberate about it. And things that are not, this is Taurian energy, it's Taurus season, have a Taurus solar eclipse tonight, partial solar eclipse. Like, this is going to bring on big change, big shifts. You have to cut out things that are not stable, things that don't have commitment, that don't have grounding. There's a part of you, if you've been kind of floaty, that wants to create roots, and you've done more than you think. You've already done a lot, and you have to get really clear on what you want and go for it. You've got to cut out what you're not passionate about, of what doesn't serve your heart, of what you don't love. What is that? What is this thing? What are they working on? Balance. It's work and love. But like a little part of like, it's either new love, it's either something that's pure. There's the page. It's like you're trying to start from step 4 instead of starting from step 1. Balance and getting rid of trickery and deceit and third parties and things that are ugly. If this is a relationship, like settling for things that are deceitful and where you're kind of just an option. Cut that out. You are going to be continuing to get these kinds of lessons until the cycle closes. And also, that this is work, this is you balancing what you have produced, what you are currently doing, and cutting out extraneous nonsense. Okay. If any of this resonated, you know where to find my my site for personal readings. I made yours longer this time because I screwed up y'all's Aprils. I love you.